Jai Shri Matha. This is a simple meditative practice. Anyone who has reached age 7 or above can benefit by incorporating into daily life. This meditative practice can help you bring mental clarity, inner peace, joy, deep mental and physical relaxation. And for anyone who is consciously seeking the ultimate liberation, enlightenment, or liberation, can truly benefit by practicing this meditation on a daily basis. This meditative practice can enhance the overall quality of your life. At the same time, prepare your mindset that can create the foundation for an advanced wisdom about life and existence. In Buddhist terminology, there are two types of meditations. The first type is called Samatha. 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 And the second type of meditation is called Vidharshana. 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 Meaning of Samatha is to train the mind to stop, settle, tranquil. Because the nature of the mind is to wander from one object to the other. When the mind starts wandering from different subject to another, it creates a lot of mental clutter and loads of thoughts in the mind. Such a mind is like a water pond which is naturally still and calm, but disturbed by a stone thrown by someone. When someone throws a stone into the water, it creates ripples. So if someone tries to stop the ripples by further holding on to the water or touching the water, it will never settle. In fact, there will be more ripples on the surface of the water. Not only on the surface, but even underneath the water, it can create movement, and it will take a while for this movement to stop. Similarly with the mind, if you want to understand the reality of life, yourself, the nature, the existence, you must first learn to stop the mind activity. If it is too active, you will not be able to have a higher wisdom, or we call insight about life. When people don't have the wisdom or the insight about the way of life, they create suffering for themselves and others. That is exactly how mind creates disturbances, problems, suffering in your life. Mind is the forerunner of all human activity. Mind has to take the lead in order for you to speak and behave. How much ever good food and good comfort you give to your physical body, without a clean, peaceful, joyful, calm mind, you cannot do much with this great body that you have. On the other hand, if someone has very less or minimum food or very poor quality food or even poor comfort levels, but they have a great mindset, such human beings are living happily. Such human beings accomplish and achieve greater success in life because they have got hold of the most important variable about themselves, that is the mind activity. At the same time, there are people with loads of luxuries and comfort, but they have not got hold of their own mindset. They don't know how to calm themselves down. They don't know how to motivate to do the right thing. They don't know how to control their mind to refrain doing wrongful acts. They don't know how to control their mouth. They don't know how to control their words, the speech. And they keep on affecting others and themselves in a negative way because they are not happy and they don't have control of their own mind. So regardless of the material comfort one has in in his or her life, it is useless to have such a body and a life without doing the most important thing one must do in the human form, that is to do the right thing, speak the right thing, using the rightful thoughts, and avoid all wrongful acts, wrongful words, and wrongful thoughts. But most importantly, knowing how to stop the mind. Many human beings live their life being a slave or a servant to their own mind, and some even to their body. They are the real losers in life, because if anything happened to their material comfort or the physical body, they lose their sense of self. But the ones who have mastered their mind, even in the experience of death or extreme physical discomfort or in losses, sicknesses, losing loved ones, losing the things that they loved most, and at extreme adversity, people who have learned how to control the mind or to stop the mind, they are winners, real winners of life. With this kind of brief explanation about the importance of understanding how the mind works, and the most important thing one must learn in the human form is to harness the mind activity or control the mind activity or get the best use of mind activity by knowing how to stop it at will. With this explanation, now let me guide you into a very easy daily meditative practice that you can do for minimum 15 minutes, maximum any amount of time, given the time you have. So this meditative exercise is a Samatha category. It falls into the Samatha category, means we are settling or stopping or tranquiling the mind. That's the first activity one must learn in order to understand greater truths about life and then finally to attain nirvana or enlightenment. After practicing this meditation continuously for 21 days, those who put efforts to practice it for 21 days are assured to have a permanent shift in their awareness, a permanent shift in their consciousness. It is assured. Why? It is because through this kind of meditative practice, you are calming your brain, you are soothing your brain, you are helping your brain cells to heal, you are de-stressing. That way, your brain, physically, the brain actually develops higher capacity to think and analyze. Your brain develops capacity to perceive the most difficult to perceive, stuff that is most difficult to perceive. The brain develops a capacity to understand deeper or hidden mysteries about life or existence, greater truths about life and existence. Those kind of insights or higher knowledge or awareness we identify in Buddhism as Vidharshana. Vidharshana means higher vision or greater, deeper insight. But no one can reach to a higher level of awareness or deeper insights or greater intelligence without knowing how to calm their mind. Your brain, physical brain, the apparatus through which the mind activity takes place and commands the rest of the body through that activity, that is the center of your being, actually, physically speaking, in terms of your physical body. So you must first learn how to heal it, how to let it slow down. Just like your computer, if you are using a computer, it can be the most sophisticated equipment on earth, but if you have used it for 24/7 and so many days at a stretch, opening up so many software programs, for certainty, your machine will get into a place which we use a terminology called getting stuck. Your machine getting stuck. Similarly, human beings do not know that they have the most sophisticated computer above their neck, like a neck top, which is your brain, which is your head. Inside the head, there's this brain, which is the most sophisticated computer that you can find on earth. But if you don't have the user manual and you don't know how to navigate your brain activity using your consciousness mindfully, it is a waste to have such a great brain as a human being. When you have a great brain activity going on and it is peaceful, it's generating good impulses, such a human being will begin to speak and act in the most benevolent, benefiting, useful, effective, peaceful, loving, kind manner. And such individuals are really needed at this time of the earth, at this time on earth. They are really needed. More and more people need to heal themselves. More and more people need to be mindful about their mental activity and speak mindfully and act mindfully. More and more people must find enlightenment, liberation, and be free from suffering. Hence the importance of this message. So now let me take you step by step in this meditative process. The first step is to find a suitable place in your home, in your apartment, in your hotel room, a school, wherever you live. You must find a suitable place. A suitable place is a place that you are not or least bothered or disturbed by outside activities, especially sounds. You have to find a time which is suitable for you, where you can stay in seclusion for minimum 15 minutes or maximum any amount of time you desire. After finding a suitable place, even in your daily household, in your home environment where there are a lot of family members, if you have the right climate and the family culture, you can inform others that you would like to meditate and that you need time for yourself. So you can inform them not to disturb you in any way during this meditative practice. You can request them to be calm, silent, and not disturb at all in any way. After informing others about the importance of the activity you are performing, you are free. Make sure you don't have mobile phones in and around your room and the place you choose to meditate, or any other technical gadgets or equipments which can give sounds. However, in our day-to-day life, we certainly know we cannot stay in complete silence. It is so normal in our day-to-day life that there will be a lot of sounds around us. So do not have expectations that there will be absolutely pin drop silence. It's not practical. We are just being practical only about the people in our lives because they can be worried as to what's happening to us. And they might do something wrong to you by trying to wake you up or disturb you in the process. So I advocate you, I strongly recommend that you inform them about what you are doing so that they know their role in your life. After choosing a proper place, we suggest you find a suitable chair to meditate. We strongly recommend you not meditate on the ground, on a cushion, seated, cross-legged, unless you have trained yourself to do so for the longest time, especially through a yoga practice or some other types of meditation practice. Why do we say this? It is important that you feel extremely comfortable in your body when you do this important mind activity called meditation. Please remember, even meditation is some kind of a mind activity which trains the mind to be still. Therefore, we recommend you have minimum disruption or discomfort in your body when you do this exercise. We suggest you sit comfortably in a normal chair where you can keep both your bare foot fully flat on the ground. And you can keep your spine straight and your head very well balanced on your neck, not tilted either side, front or back, but comfortably resting on your neck, and your shoulders are relaxed. Your upper arms, lower arms, and palms relaxing, and your palms comfortably resting on your upper thigh. And the chair need not be extremely uncomfortable, too rigid, not extremely comfortable like cushion, and very cozy so that you might fall asleep during the meditation. So be mindful of choosing something that is very much in the middle. And next, after choosing the right place and then choosing the right seating arrangement for you, you know when you sit, you are very comfortable and you are certain that you won't be disturbed by your own body activities or others for 15 minutes. You must be very certain about it. So make sure you are not meditating just after meals, because just after meals our metabolism drops, so we fall asleep. The body needs a lot of energy to digest the food, hence it will make you fall asleep. So be very mindful of the fact that you are not meditating just after a meal. Make sure you meditate after 1 hour or 2 hours of your meal, one of your main meals. Some people ask us what's the best time to meditate. We recommend you doing in the morning hours because that's the most important time of your life. So if you do spend at least 15 minutes of your important life, important day, 15 minutes for yourself, you can be rest assured that you can have great results by doing this practice. This 15 minutes will be an investment to have greater results as a student, as a mother, as an employee, as a business person, as a professional. Any type of activity you perform in your life, if you have the right mindset, no doubt about it, you will get along very well and you will have a great life outcome. Therefore, we recommend to do in the morning hours. However, depending on your lifestyle and work schedules, you can change the timing to suit you. Now, you have the basic guidelines about preparation for meditation. We emphasize the importance of preparation because many people fail in meditating because they have not prepared the background, the environment, and when they fail once, twice, they start believing meditation is difficult, whereas meditation is not difficult. We like to say to you that meditation could be the most easiest thing you could have ever learned in your whole life, because being meditative is actually the real nature of our existence. It's because we were so used to have a lot of mental activity and clutter, think too much, analyze too much, run too much, be busy too much. We have not been human beings, but we have been mostly human acting, not human beings. Therefore, we have begun to believe that sitting in one place and quietening our mind is very difficult. No, it is not so. If you get the right advice and guidance, and if you stick to this guidance, it is so easy to meditate. Please use these tips and put all your effort to do the right thing first time, then you will do the right thing second time, then you will do the right thing third time, then it will become part of your habits and way of life. We know it's possible because we have done that. So we invite you to prepare the background, your body, the right mindset. You know for certainty that including your body and the environment will not disturb you during this 15 minutes initially to help you practice this meditation. You have that assurance. So that's preparation. That's called preparation, right preparation. Then you sit comfortably on the chair, you close your eyes with your palms resting comfortably on your upper thigh, spine straight, head comfortably resting on your neck, very well balanced. Then you start consciously breathing. Long deep breaths in and out. Breathing in, you think, I am breathing in positive life force energy. Breathing out, you think, I'm releasing all the unwanted energy. Breathing in, you know, technically it is oxygen, so it helps me to live my life. At the same time, you understand it is important to release the unwanted, the garbage, the used stuff. So we call it carbon dioxide technically. But it's not about using the technical word, it's about understanding what exactly your body is naturally doing. We are just trying to be in sync with what the body is doing, so that the mind begin to identify with the breath means mind will stop wandering into other objects in the environment. Mind will begin to settle into the rhythm of your breathing. So as you breathe in, you think, I'm breathing in positive life force energy. As you breathe out, you think, I'm releasing all unwanted energy, the used stuff, the garbage, I'm releasing it. So please remember, as much as you breathe in consciously, you have to think, I am breathing in positive life force energy, and as much as you consciously breathe out, you have to think, I'm releasing all unwanted energy. So make sure your in breaths and out breaths are quite long, steady. You're doing it mindfully and consciously. Consciously you're breathing in, consciously you're breathing out. So take enough time to do it gently with your body. Then the next step, after practicing that for like 3-4 minutes, then you begin to be mindful of your breath in a different way. You stop trying to consciously breathe, but you start observing your breath. That's the second step. You start just noticing your breath by bringing your awareness and attention to the tip of your nose. Some people have difficulty in recognizing in-breath and out-breath at the tip of their nose. So for them, we invite you to become aware of any sensation that you have inside your nose. As you breathe in, you know the air came in, the fresh air or cooling kind of sensation. You know, your mind know that the inhalation took place. At the same time, you can recognize somewhere in your nose kind of a warm air coming out. It touches your nose somewhere, and you know very well that there's an exhalation. The out breath is taking place. So now what you have to do is to become aware of your breath. Naturally, the natural rhythm you begin to recognize. When you notice you have inhaled, you think inhale. When you notice you have exhaled, you think exhale. You have to recognize the in breath and out breath and think using the mind. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Be very careful that you are not consciously breathing by putting effort, because your body is naturally breathing in and out. So all what you have to do is to bring your awareness and attention to your breath, and in a very easy, relaxed manner, recognize the in-breath, out-breath in your nose, preferably at the tip of your nose. In case if you are not recognizing your in-breath, out-breath at all in your nose, but only your chest or diaphragm area, means stomach movement, you may recognize in-breath, out-breath just with that upward and lowering movement of your chest or stomach. However, our recommendation is for you to become aware of your nose and the sensation of in-breath, out-breath in your nose, preferably at the tip of your nose. As you inhale, make sure you think inhale. As you recognize the out-breath, you have to think exhale. You practice this natural breathing movement, becoming aware of it and thinking inhale and exhale. You practice it for around good 5 to 6 minutes. After doing this, you begin to realize you are getting good at that. At the same time, if you are a beginner to meditation, you will notice that your mind wanders into other sounds, things that you remember, maybe some bodily sensation, you feel like scratching, adjusting your body, maybe some visuals you see in your mind's eye. Sometimes your mind might get disturbed with different objects of attention. So if it happens, please understand it's normal, and all what you have to do is to bring your attention again and again to recognize the in-breath and out-breath, and then think, inhale, exhale. All right? Good. Now, the next step of this meditation is you understand that you are listening to this audio and trying to put effort to do something right with yourself for you, and certainly you want good results and benefits into your life, is because you care and love yourself. And that is the most important thing. So we incorporate loving kindness element into this meditation, which is very important for everyone in today's society. Many people think just because they live a normal life that they are healthy. It is not. Not having sicknesses does not mean healthy. It's just you're devoid of most of the known physical symptoms. True health and well-being comes with the right mindset, with joy, with peace and inner harmony, and having a stable mindset. Therefore, if you have a desire of listening to this audio further and wanting to practice meditation, we invite you to start loving yourself even more. So the third step of this meditation is to think two beautiful statements that makes you feel home with yourself. And we make your mind believe that it need not travel all around, run all around, being busy and trying to go after one thing after the other, like a squirrel running in the same loop inside a cage. That's the nature of the mind. More it runs all around, the busy and ineffective it becomes. But the nature of the mind is to actually get hold on to this outside objects, thinking it can be happy, but it knows deep inside it can never be happy with just achieving external accomplishments. Like for an example, a person is very, very hungry and they desire a certain type of a food, and this person walks into a restaurant and buy that food, keep eating. After a while the person feels very full and that need is fully satisfied. Now just because this person liked that food so much, imagine this person keep on eating it, that person will get sick after eating it so much. So everything in life that we think we want more of, actually after using it for a while, it comes to a place where we don't need it anymore, like a saturation. Mind knows this. That's why mind likes to get hold on to different types of objects around it. What one sees, what one hears, what one tastes and smells and feels. Mind starts looking for more of it, thinking that it can fulfill and have an eternal happiness. But certainly none of it will give us eternal happiness. That's why people keep earning more money, keep eating more, going to more and more places to see many things, but continuously feel that I'm not enough or it's not good enough. It's like a continuous battle with this body and the world outside. But the ones who have understood that there's no limit to this, and they are the ones who start seeking benefits from this kind of meditative practice, and they are the ones who would like to go home, as in go home to themselves within. So the third step of this meditative practice is to think, I am home, as you breathe in. You really tell your mind, you use the mind and you say those words with that feeling of having come home to yourself within, that it need not go after so much and feel tired, but can just settle and be at ease in the present moment. So as you inhale, you think, I am home. As you exhale, you think, I have arrived. We also have to confirm and sort of convince and suggest our mind that I have arrived. I have arrived. I don't need to run after so many things and feel exhausted in my life. I can live my life happily now because I have come home to myself. So keep thinking as you inhale, I am home. As you exhale, you think, I have arrived. As you inhale, I'm home. As you exhale, I have arrived. As you inhale, I am home. As you exhale, I have arrived. After practicing this for another 5 to 6 minutes, you know it's good enough for yourself. You know it that I have done enough. So then that is the time to come out of meditation. The last step of this meditation is, now you know you have done enough concentration on your breath, you have done enough conscious breathing, and then you have healed yourself good enough for that moment. That is what that was required with those thoughts, I'm home, I have arrived. Then you consciously choose to come out of meditation. So when you do that, your mind will be ready to come out of it. It's important you give that command to your mind, like, I'm done, now I'm coming out of this meditation. Likewise, you have to think, okay, now I'm done and I'm now choosing to come out of the meditation. After doing that, you bring your hands in prayer position in front of your chest, your left hand and right hand, the palms touching each other, the traditional Buddhist way of worshipping you have seen. You can check online if you're not too sure about it. So it's like in India, the way they salute, like say namaskaram. So that is left palm, right palm coming together in front of your chest and the palms touching together. So that way left brain, right brain connecting and bringing that wholeness within. That's what we call as the prayer position or worshipping position. And you think of the mother, your biological mother, and the father, all the teachers, then all your loved ones, even the ones who were diseased, means dead and gone, but maybe you still think about them, and you think that you can send blessings to all of them. So the last step of the meditation, I emphasize the importance of this part. Many people miss this component, and we emphasize the importance of it. I emphasize the importance of this. It is important after doing this kind of mental activity. What happens is you have created a lot of positive energy around you, in your mind, in your body, within yourself, which in Buddhist term we call kusala karma. Means you have done a rightful activity by calming your mind. Through that you have generated a positive energy. It's a very pure positive energy, which is a kusala shaktiya, or a good energy. In simple way, it's the rightful energy. It's a good energy. It's a skilled action. What you have performed is called skilled action. And what we are going to do after that is to now share this energy with the people who have contributed creating you, especially the mother, father, and all the teachers, and even everyone else in your life, your employer, employee, customers, children, friends, associates, also people who you consider enemies, or people who objected you, challenged you, made troubles to you. It is very important you project this loving kind energy specifically for those people who you thought once were against you, or who are against you. This is the only way to bring balance in your life. Otherwise you will carry this animosity in your heart, and they will keep projecting this negativity towards you. So make sure you, after performing this kind of activity, your mind is very pure, it's in a good place, so you are the right mindset to channel love and forgiveness to everyone. Even with your parents, if you have difficulties that day or a period of time, some grudges, hurts, aches, problems with them. This is a great way of resolving it without even speaking a word. So we really encourage you to perform this last piece of the meditation very diligently, intentionally. That way you will have right energy to do the meditation once again. Many people do not know that there are many energies in this world, in this universe, that you don't see to your naked eye, but beyond the physical naked eye's vision, that can disrupt our meditation practice. That's why we suggest you to invoke blessings to those all the beings that you see and don't see, anyone who's waiting to receive healing energy just as much as you do. We give it freely because we have it enough. We give it freely because we have it enough. You give it freely because you have it enough built within you. It is free. There's no fee for your loving kindness. So meditation is the best exercise that you can build this unlimited pure positive energy so that you can give it to the world and the universe and everyone in your life without putting a price tag on it. So make sure you perform the last bit of exercise also very diligently, taking 2 to 3 minutes, and really letting go of past attachments and forgiving, freeing yourself from those burdens. Actually, the most important thing is that you have to free yourself, your mind, from those negative attachments you have made with other people. So after performing this, even you thank the people who guided you in this path, etc., and you feel very, very good. So what we want actually at the end of this exercise is for you to feel really good, like really peaceful and feeling top of the world, like even feeling born again and feeling enlightened and really loving and feeling like you have achieved the greatest feeling of being a human being. That's what we want you to have. Right, very good. So you have paid good attention to this audio, and we are very certain we communicated our best in order to get this message across to you, and we sincerely wish you all the very best in this meditative journey. We strongly encourage you to practice this for 21 days diligently. Somehow put it as a priority and experience the results, a permanent positive shift in your life. If you like, you can drop us a message or a line about your positive transformation. But even if you don't do, that doesn't really matter. We will know it energetically because we want the best for you. We want you to be enlightened. You are hearing this because you are ready to be enlightened and become the greatest version of yourself during this lifetime on earth. You can achieve every worldly success easily by having these kind of practices in day-to-day life. You can simply become a great person in every walk of your life. That's our wish for you. So we wish you all the very best, and may you have the courage to do the right thing for yourself. May the noble triple gem bless you. Thank you for listening.